Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shine. Anywhere you go to online, even offline, you hear people telling you go learn a skill, learn a digital skill, and a high income skill, and this and that. And I'm so proud of you because you stepped out there and learned something new. But what most people don't tell you is how to start making money from this skill that you've learned. That's what this video is going to be all about. Now, if it's something that you are interested in knowing, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and please subscribe to this channel. So I'll just be giving you some steps that I took personally in my journey of learning a skill and starting to make money from the skill that I've learned. So let's start this video. Now, it's not enough that you've learned a skill. The second step that you need to take is you need to practice those skills. For me, when I was learning how to manage social media accounts and create content, I had a dummy account where I practiced everything that I learned. So what this does, it gives you the confidence to speak about your work when the time arises. When someone is trying to hire you for a job or hire you for a project, you actually speak with confidence because you know the stuff real time. You've done it before. It's not something that you've read about. It's something that you've practiced. And it gives you some sort of level of confidence when you know or you've practiced what you've learned. So that's why you need to practice on and on again. And definitely things change. Procedures and processes change. So you actually need to practice to be on top of all of that, especially in your new skill. The third step would be do it for free if you can. Now, this helps your number two, which is practicing your skill too. Now, it also helps you build up your portfolio, which is the next point. We'll talk about that later. Now, since you don't have any paying clients yet and you don't have a paying job yet for that new skill, just put yourself out there and do it for free. In my case, I handled a few accounts for free, created a few contents for free, and people like free stuff, and it's your way to practice and get referrals. It's actually from doing all this free job that I got my first referral or my first paying client. So it worked out in the end. Now, doing this would actually also boost your confidence, like I said in the second step, and it shows you how clients can actually think or how to manage clients better and how to manage your time. Next step is to build your portfolio. You already had your dummy account. You've already practiced your skill on yourself. You've done a lot of free jobs. Now it's time to build up your portfolio with those free jobs. Now, what's a portfolio? A portfolio is like your CV. A portfolio will show all the experiences that you have, all the projects you've handled, and how you can help other people's businesses or company, in that certain area that you've chosen. Now, I'll put a link or a couple of links in the description box where you can actually go and check out how to build your own portfolio and the important information that you need to add. So check that out below. So what this does is some people actually use sample projects to build up their portfolio, but you don't need that because you've done the free work. You've done all the practices. So it's time for you to build your portfolio with the work that you've done in the past. And it's not something that you haven't done before. You've done it before. So it actually gives you an edge when you're talking about it. It's like when you go for an interview. It's different, or people know who has done the work before and who is talking based on theory. You get what I mean? Fourth step is to make noise about your skill. It's not enough that you know something or you really are very good at doing a certain thing. It's not enough. People need to know that that is what you do, or that's what you do on the side, or you are really passionate about this. How are they going to know if you don't tell them? So please tell them. Make noise about it. Tell people to tell people. Tell your social media people. Any place you can do that stuff for free, please use the opportunity to do so. Now, I keep talking about myself because obviously I wouldn't tell you what I haven't practiced before. I made a lot of noise. Anyone around me would know that, man, I'm learning how to do social media. And when I passed the learning, when I passed the learning and I got into the practicing, I started telling people, I handle social media pages, but just for health. I create content, but just for health people. Please tell someone, do you know anyone that has a health business? Please tell them they need me to manage their social media account and create content for them, okay? So I kept saying this on and on and on, and people got to tell their friends. Now you can use this, or you can also use your social media and start creating content and start talking about how you're passionate and really good at what you do, because like I said, your products or your services can't sell themselves. You have to do that for yourself. Next is you need to place yourself at the right place at the right time. Now you've finished making noise. Now you've told people, yeah. Now mind you, this making noise stuff, it's not a one-time thing. No, it actually needs to be consistent. It needs to be something that you do deliberately, and it's not something that you do today and then the next 1 year we won't hear anything about you. You actually need to be consistent about your noise making. The reason I put the next step as you need to always be found in the right place at the right time is you need to be where your clients are or where your potential bosses are. Because if you're not there, how are they going to see you or notice you to hire you? So are there conversations happening online? You need to be there. Are there conferences happening on site? You need to be there. If it's a conference about business or business development or business analysis and all of that, please, you need to be there. If you've picked up a new skill in business analytics, data analysis and all of that, or if you just feel like these are where my potential clients are, you always need to be there. Show up, don't be scared to network, show your expertise, sound smart at all times, and offer value. Don't go there and say, okay, here is my card, hire me, do this. No, always offer value first before you seek for something in return, so don't be a gold digger. So now you have a new skill, you have experience, you've built up your portfolio, people around you know that this is what you actually do. Now it's time for you to go out there and start getting clients. Now this doesn't happen in days, or sometimes it may take you weeks and months to get your first paying clients. But now I don't want you to be discouraged, because with consistency, just keep doing what you're doing and you would see that it would click. The mistake that most of us make, including myself in the past, is we tend to be greedy starting out, because sometimes we've probably paid a lot of money to acquire the skills. We've spent a lot of time, so we want to make that money back ASAP. But this actually hinders a lot of people from hiring you or availing of your services. So at first, don't be greedy. It's like an entry-level job. Your first job, you don't expect to start earning like $1 million, in your first job. But with time, when you build your experience, build capacity, you would actually hit that goal that you want to hit when it comes to your income. Same applies when you're actually pricing your services, especially when you're just starting. Don't compare yourself to someone that is already established when it comes to pricing. Be experimental about it. You can actually run promos or discounts or sales and all of that to attract people to come in. And then it's now left for you to retain those people, to make them avail your services for a longer period of time. But just get them into the door first. That should be your first priority, right? Now, like I said before, it takes time, it takes patience, and there will be some days that you don't even feel like doing it anymore. But when you hold on to it, you would actually see that your skills will yield you the desired results or desired returns that you want it to. Now, were you able to gain anything from this video? Please drop me a comment, drop me a like, do not forget to subscribe. And of course, if you have someone or if you have a friend that is learning a new skill or trying to diversify into a different area in their career, you can actually share this video with them. Thank you again for sticking around and watching this video. Until next time, see ya.